professor spit the best takes out like AI. Artfully intelligent, I can't write mine. Rhyme sliding in girls' DMs like Messi after the goal time. That was a triple entendre, did you catch me rambling? Flipping Simone Biles, we the bottom line champion.
I need my hands. It's like this one.
Let's go, street pro, bottom line. Flow, canteen, hot take, J&O. Sports professor, you know. Yo, street professor, I'm back, baby, like I never left. Bottom line, flow, canteen, hot take, J&O.
Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn the mic home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do me wrong, might slide on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. I'm a warrior, I go back to back, then go back to back. If I top the top, then a double back, and I'm topping that. Yeah, I beat my own records. Yeah, I gotta get money fetish. Same team, I don't set trip. Never dull, this electric. When and put the rigs on my toes. Me and bro, that's the give and go. Stay 100, end zone. Keep them coming. I know. I won't flood my wrist, no, I'm not dumb like that. No. I just wanna give my mama 100 racks. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home.
Hey,
what up?
Hey, let's go.
What up? Here we are. Bottom Line Sports Show. Me and Omar here.
Sports. I will be right back.
We'll be right back. And let's do our theme song here one more time. Welcome everybody to the show. Hopefully whoever's out there, anybody out there, let us know you're out there. Like, comment, share. Me in an empty chair here this evening. But at least the empty chair is moving. So that's a good thing. All right, episode 95. Time to go hard to go home, man. Woo, a lot of good games today. Stretch run, rough day for me. It was me in an empty chair, but now it's me and the sports professor.
Let's go.
Omar.
Hey, hold up.
Can't be somewhere in a Airbnb trying to set up or something, I guess. But here we are, episode 95, the Bottom Line Sports. Appreciate you. Like, comment, do all that good stuff.
Merry Christmas edition, baby.
What's up, annual sports highlights. I see you out there.
Hey, I need y'all to subscribe at the Bottom Line Sports. The Bottom Line Sports.
Daniel Perry out there, sports. Appreciate you tuning in.
Shout out Daniel. Oh, shout out Paxton. Where you been, baby? We missed you.
Hey, where you been, Paxton? Jake's supposed to be here in a minute.
We missed you, baby. Where you been at?
Yeah.
I've been watching that Australian rules, baby. I've been watching highlights. I need you to tell me what team to pick.
Paxton. No, Paxton's not the Aussie guy.
Yes, he is. He's the Aussie. He's the Aussie. Oi.
No, he's Jake's friend.
Oh, that's Jake's friend. Never mind. Yeah. Ian was the Australian guy.
Ian's
Ian
the.
It's all good, Paxton. My bad. You haven't been here in a while. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, he's Jake's friend. He's the guy that keeps
boss.
Straight.
Fire
remember?
him, please. You're fired.
Do the Cobra. You're fired. Fired.
Hey, little Tommy DeVito.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, appreciate it. We're doing the NFL wrap-up show. Cantina
Merry
will be here
Christmas.
soon. Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah, let's put our background music here. Man, welcome everybody to the show. We got 1,434, 33, somewhere in there in the Facebook group. Appreciate everybody who's joined the Facebook group. Join us on YouTube as well. Subscribe there, like,
Christmas
comment on any of the platforms, Twitch, Twitter. We're on all those. Yeah, let us know how you feel. Raiders beating the Chiefs tomorrow, Omar. Got a question for you from Paxton. Are they? He's asking. I think he's just asking.
See, let me tell you something real quick.
Okay.
When the Raiders and the Chiefs engage in divisional games,
right,
they're always close. But let me let you know, another secret.
Okay.
When the Raiders have played the Chiefs on Christmas Day, in the past 10 years,
historical?
they are 3-0. No, this is
Really?
the past 10 years.
Oh,
and I was at one of those
Christmas
games.
Day. Okay.
I was at one of those games.
Okay.
Shout out my boy Ramiro. His ex-girlfriend bought us tickets.
Oh,
and
wow.
we were in the end zone, first row, right next to the Kansas
Wow.
City cheerleaders in Kansas City. By the way, they treated us Raiders folks nice as all could be. They gave us barbecue. They fed us. So you know what? As much as I hate the Chiefs, I love the Chiefs fans. So shout out to Mar and the Chiefs fans for treating the Raiders fans.
Shout out to the Raiders fans. Well, hey Omar, you got any more light in front of you? You got so much light behind you. You look dark. You look so dark.
Yeah, you know what? Let me get my light.
You got light in front of you. That'd be a lot better. But yeah, I just want to be able to see his lovely face and his lovely glasses. There you go, Omar. There he is, this professor. We can see him now.
I'm not
And
Jake in a
here we go.
dark closet anymore.
And he's here.
Hey!
Cam the man is here.
Just getting settled in, bro.
What's up, man?
Good, man.
Are you in Canada?
Yeah, so I'm at Niagara Falls. I'm gonna go to Canada on Tuesday after
Niagara
Christmas.
Falls. Wow.
Man, I've never been in Niagara Falls. So shout
out to Niagara Falls.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Yeah. All right, man. We're ready to get into this, man. A lot to cover. A lot I don't want to cover. I got the Cowboys.
I bet you don't.
It's an early Christmas gift from my wife. Got the
that's nice.
salute
Who
to
is
the
it?
troops.
Who is it?
It's Diggs.
Ah,
It's a big
little
jersey.
Trayvon Diggs. I like it.
Salute the
All right.
troops
Nice.
jersey.
That's awesome.
Cowboys, and I got the matching pants. I don't know if I want to stand up.
No, we don't want to see your pants.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
please
Yeah,
don't.
it's a
Please,
sweat.
for
It's
love
got
of God, do
the
not.
same colors. It's got the same little thing on there, and
Please
it
do
says
not.
Cowboys on the leg. And I mean, I could show you.
Lord help us if you show your pants. Please don't.
I have pants on, by the way.
I hope so.
Unlike Ken, sometimes I caught him once. Anyway, that's not important.
Damn, Ken, you was bucket naked. Ken, what's happening, man?
No, one time he. Oh, it's crazy. It's way back in early episodes. I think he's
when
wearing.
first started or something.
Yeah, he would get up. He says, "I'll be right back," and he got up, and you could see he was wearing boxers.
So I have a story for y'all, and all names will be shrouded for personal privacy. But
Right.
one time I teach digital marketing at Vanderbilt, and so one time we teach online. I had a break, and this guy did not turn his camera off.
Oh,
and
wow.
he got up, and he was bucket naked, just swanging.
Wow.
Just swanging. I was like, dog.
Wow.
First of all, turn your camera
Was he
off
live?
immediately. Like
You were
he was
live?
We
Oh,
were
wow.
live. Thank God everybody had gone to break and like had turned their cameras off and left. I don't know how many people saw him, but he was like elephant swinging, just out here like, hey,
I mean, right?
bruh.
Wow.
I had to
Okay.
counsel him. I had to say, sir, online, I'm gonna need you to never do that again, please.
Right? I was like, bruh. Yeah, it's like, wow. Okay, so let's get into this, man. A lot of games, a lot of good football being played here at the end of the season.
Man, great football.
Shout out. Let's get to one that's, I mean, it means something, but but it was it's a divisional game, and it was a pretty good game. And some people question this team, the Lions and the Vikings. Vikings on their like sixth quarterback or something. I don't know who they're playing now, but
Right.
yeah, the Lions in a tough one, win 30-24. Vikings trying to stay alive with their playoff hopes alive, and the Lions, I think they clinch the division.
They clinched the division.
They clinched the division with this
They're
win. I know
number
they
two,
clinched
right?
something.
And they clinched the playoffs.
So what do you got here, Ken? Let's let Ken do this, and he likes to pull out the stats.
Yeah, go ahead, Ken.
And then we'll let Omar touch base on this. But yeah, we'll give us.
I like Ken going first. He always gives us stats. I like it.
Yeah,
right,
give
man.
us the
So
stats and give us your take on this game and the line, what this means for the Lions and the Vikings.
All right, when we look at the offensive stats, man, you had Jared Goff went 30 for 40, 257 yards passed and 1 touchdown pass. And you had this kid Gibbs had 15 carries, 80 yards, and he scored twice. And St. Brown, the receiver, man, 12 receptions, 106 yards, 1 touchdown. Man, I really believe the Lions may be that deal, man. They're 11-4. I think they get a playoff game at home. I think that they're that deal. They got to play the Vikings again. I think they got the Cardinals and the Vikings or somebody. I think that's what they got left over, what have you. But, I mean, at this point, their offense looked really, really well. Their offense looked healthy. Their defense looked well. Minnesota hung in there tough.
Right.
But Nick Mullins, he was not enough, man. I mean, Justin Jefferson had 6 receptions, 141 yards, 1 touchdown. Chandler 8 carries, 17 yards, 1 touchdown. But Nick Mullins, I mean, his stats was decent. 22 for 36. He threw for over 400 yards. 2 touchdowns he threw 4 interceptions, and that's what killed him. So at this point,
Mullins had a great game,
but they're still in the hunt. You got.
he had a great game, 400 yards.
No. If you're talking just yardage and just stats, sure.
Well,
he had a great game of 400 yards. But if you actually watch the game, and I watched the whole.
You watched the whole game
sitting here.
It
with my
looks
mom,
like he had a good
she
game.
Was trying to get me to. She was trying to get me to dance and do some Puerto Rican dance, and I was like, "Mom, I'm trying to watch football right now." And I watched the whole game, and Jared Goff was not great. He wasn't. He failed.
I was talking about Mullins.
I mean, not Jared Goff. Sorry, Mullins.
Oh, okay.
Mullins was not great. Mullins had 400
great.
yards, but Mullins had 4 interceptions, and they all came at inopportune times. Especially the last one when he threw it to an interception. Excuse me. In the end zone on a pass to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
he threw the interception to end the game. And it's like, dude, you can't do that. Don't throw that pass at all.
Right.
Well, get the yardage and score.
Yeah. I mean, he is a backup. I mean, these guys are backups for a reason, right? I mean, come on. I mean,
yeah, he was their 4th quarterback, but I'm saying just because you throw, and this is my issue with, and not. Well, issue. I love Canteen, but this is my issue sometimes with Canteen when he says, "Oh, the quarterback had a great game at 250 yards." Well, it's not always so. How many touchdowns did they throw?
Anytime you've put Russell Wilson and outstanding together, you really made a mistake at that point.
Right.
No matter what the stats say.
They're gonna win tonight, man. You gotta give them some slack.
We'll see what happens tonight. Man.
They'll win tonight.
Yeah. I think though that I think both teams actually, even the Vikings obviously are slim pickings to make the playoffs. But the Lions are full force right now.
Yeah, the Lions will be probably the 2nd or the 3rd seed, depending on what Philadelphia does the rest of the way. So they're either going to play at this point Seahawks or the Rams. I don't think any of these people want to play the Rams. The Rams have been playing well. Stafford, got something like 15 touchdowns, 1 interception or something. Not something crazy like that. I mean, he may have had an interception this game. I haven't looked to see what he did this game, but I mean, at this point. Can we take the Lions seriously, Professor? I mean, what do you think?
I mean, not only take them seriously, they are a top 3 seed, and if they host a game, let's say, well, they're not going to host because they're going to be the third seed. So let's say they go to Philadelphia, which is probably
they'll host the game,
right?
No, they'll host one.
Oh no, they'll host the game.
They host one. Okay. Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah. They host the first game. Actually, this is a stat I heard. They're hosting the first home game since 1980 in the playoffs.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
I
think the Lions are going to be tough to deal with, baby. I think they will. Now, obviously, we still think the 49ers are top, right? So
Yeah.
They are that team.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, we get to your Cowboys blowing the game. No. Okay.
We're not going to get into that right now. We're going to get into some of these early games. We'll get into that in a minute. But We're gonna wait for Jake to show up because I'm sure he has a lot to say about that.
I don't think he's coming.
Oh, he said he was coming at 7:10. So we'll see what happens. If he
What a
doesn't,
bum.
yeah, what a bum. He never shows. He either oversleeps or he doesn't show up. We may need to fire him or suspend him or something.
You know, we can't put him on the poster anymore if he's not going to show up every time.
Right.
I'm just joking.
What we'll do?
Oh man.
We'll get the poster and I'll just put a bag over. I put a bag over his head.
Put it back. Oh, that would be tremendous.
Right
put
here.
a little bag over it. That would be great.
Since he's not showing up, he's acting like the Broncos were early in the season.
Man.
All right.
You know what game? You know what game was good though.
Right.
That we needed to talk about is that Thursday night game. Thursday night games are not good.
The Rams.
And they had the Rams and Saints, and that turned out to be a pretty good game.
And both those
And I
teams
think
needed
the Rams-
that game.
Right. And so with the Rams with that victory are now in prime position. They're being called the upset team like the Bills, right? In the NFC. So they're the ones you don't want to mess with. But I agree.
And
You
who's
may
the
not wanna
only
mess
guy
with
on this crew that said the Rams were probably going to make the playoffs and I thought they would bounce back
That's true.
this year?
You did. Yep.
Okay,
you
but
did.
go ahead,
I
Omar. I
agree
just
with
want to
that.
make sure I
did
got
not think
credit for that.
No, that was it. That's all I was saying. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know
Let's
you
talk
had to
about
get
that
it.
game.
No, but I think the Rams are. Yeah, I think they're.
talk about that
team
game.
to contend with.
And are the Saints done, or do they still have a chance, Professor? What do you think?
They still hanging in there.
I mean, that division is up for
Falcons
grabs.
won
Really,
today. Saints won. I mean, Saints lost, but the
but the
Falcons
Bucks
won.
looked really good again. And
So
Baker
do the
looked
Bucks?
really good
The
again.
Bucks are up one game then, right? In that division
Yeah, I think
now.
so. They should be. Yeah, maybe two now.
There's
Or at
only
least
2
one.
games left. So
Yeah.
I mean, the Saints have been playing
Yeah,
so
they
up and
should
down.
be
just like the
8-7 now. The
Bills,
Bucks are 8-7. They just beat a Jaguars team who is reeling.
Yeah, they 8-7. Yeah.
Yo, the Jaguars look horrible, dude. The Jaguars, and it's all injuries. It's injuries.
Yeah, but all of
But
it's
they
injuries.
look
It's
like
true.
Lawrence.
they look like trash, though, man.
They look
Trevor
terrible.
Lawrence, without his
Struggling.
weapons, he looks like he is a shell of his former self.
Right.
Right.
They look awful. It's terrible. Yeah. And so do you guys still believe in the Saints? That's my in-law, my son-in-law. He was here this weekend. He was
Sorry,
disappointed about that game.
Hey,
I
all
told him I
love,
was
brother,
rooting
all
for the
love.
Saints, but I was picking the Rams. But I'm rooting for yours.
Hey, all love personally, brother, but I don't
Yeah.
see it. I don't see it happening.
Yeah. Hey, they're hurting, man. They're struggling. But the Rams, to be fair, Stafford looks great. I don't think he had any more picks, so I think he's had something like
No, he didn't have no
17
picks.
17
328, 2
touchdowns and 1 interception in the last 6
Wow.
games or something like that. It's crazy
He's
the
playing
way
really well.
how well they're playing. Williams is running the ball well.
And
Nakua
let's not
looks
forget,
great.
they still have the same team as the Super Bowl. Like they lost
Basically.
some pieces here and there, like some running backs.
And
But
Cup,
they got Cooper Kupp. They added
Right. Right.
Nakua. They got Stafford. They got Kyron Williams now, which was a way better back than they ever had before.
Right.
Do y'all remember when they used to like rotate between Darrell Henderson and like the guy that got traded to Minnesota? I forgot his name. And they used to like try to figure out their backs. Now they got Kyron Williams, and he's a beast.
Yeah. He will say he said something about Dak. Maybe we can put that up later. But so what do you guys say about these two teams, the Rams and the Saints? I'm saying the Rams are pretty frisky.
Go ahead, Ken. What you think, baby?
All right, man. So let me hit the stats over the Rams game from the other night, man. Let me pull it up really quick. I just had it up. I was looking at something else. So the Rams, here we go. So we got Stafford, man, 24 for 34. He threw for 328 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nakua looked good. 9 receptions, 164 yards, 1 touchdown. And this kid Williams, 22 carries, 104 yards, 1 touchdown. Man, the Rams are that deal. The Rams are that deal, and if they get on a hot streak and get into the playoffs, they could be detrimental. They remind me so much of Buffalo.
Okay.
You know, at first, I didn't
Thank
believe
you.
Buffalo.
That's what I'm saying. They're up and down. They're just like
And Buffalo's.
But they've been
all
a lot
season.
up lately. They've been very up lately.
I mean, Buffalo won that. Buffalo, they barely beat. I was nervous for Buffalo. I was like, the guy fumbled the ball at the end of the game, Cooks or whatever his name. I'm like, what are you doing? But they ended up beating
Right.
the Chargers. But what you got to understand about the NFC, man, you got a lot of 7 and 8 teams that are in playoff contention.
So would you say the Rams are the scariest 8-7 kind of middle of the road team?
Oh, yeah.
in the NFC?
Oh yeah,
Rams?
NFC, yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Even more than the Bucks. The Bucks look pretty good too.
Nah, I mean, I'm going with the Rams. Rams got a better defense.
Okay,
offense. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking.
And the way Stafford is moving the ball, Stafford playing.
I agree.
Right.
I'll take Stafford over Baker Mayfield any day.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying as a team, though. As a team, I was just wondering if
I'm going with the Rams. LA Rams.
Well, I mean, the Bucks have won games, but they've also been struggling lately. They've been carried by Rashad White in their defense. Honestly, Baker Mayfield, he can get the ball to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin when he needs to, but he's very inconsistent. So
I mean, but he's been more consistent lately. Let's just give him a little credit. But
sure. I don't think that's gonna pay off in the playoffs, though.
And here's the thing I'll say about the Bucks this year. And I think except for one game exception, they've been in every game, even the ones they've lost. So the Bucks have not played horrible.
No, very true.
They just lost a lot of close games. There was just one game where they lost, fairly comfortably. But the other games, they've been in every game that they had. And so, and this one was
do you trust Baker Mayfield in the playoffs?
I don't know. He did win a playoff game with the Browns back in the day. But so I don't know.
Say that again to yourself.
I said he did win a playoff game.
How do you feel when you said that? How do you feel?
I felt okay about it. I mean, it was a little
horrible?
awkward. It was.
You feel like you're crying inside.
I feel better, but I don't want to cry. I'm trying not to cry on camera. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Bucks and the Rams could make some noise in the playoffs. I think both of them could make some noise.
I think the Rams definitely could. The Bucks, I can't see it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We'll talk about that later. You mentioned the Bills canteen a little earlier.
Bills and Chargers.
And they also played on, it was a Thursday night, right? They also played on Thursday night against the Chargers. And they struggled, but they pulled it out. 2-point win against the scrappy Chargers. They were scrappy. I mean, Easton Stick looked pretty decent. Eckler had a good game.
You stop making up words for shitty teams like the Chargers. Okay? I'm not doing scrappy. All right, you already got frisky. You already got spunky. All right, I can't do scrappy. All right.
What scrappy
if they suck,
scrappy.
They suck. Flo. If they
scrappy.
suck, they suck. And the Chargers
is the team that's like, that you called them what you called them.
They're like scraps. They're like it's like a dumpster fire. It's like a
but they could beat you any given Sunday. They might could upset you. That's
who did the Chargers beat?
The scrappy.
Excuse me. Who did the Chargers beat?
They almost beat the Bills. It's a 2-point game.
Okay.
I mean that's pretty scrappy.
Well, you're right. But what really happened is your other argument would have been better. That the Bills are up and down. That would have been your better argument there.
Okay.
Right? Because the Bills are up.
Well, speaking of the Bills,
they had another up and down week.
Okay.
Last week they crushed your Cowboys 31-3, and now they lose 24 they win 24-22 barely over a Chargers team that is the ultimate worst team probably in the league.
Okay. So here's the thing: everybody was talking about the Buffalo Bills being a scary team in the playoffs, including yourself.
They're in the playoffs now.
That was exactly. They're currently number 6 seed as we speak.
And what was Jake saying? Jake was like, "Oh no,
they're
Broncos
done.
Got this. Nah, Bills won 2 in a row, baby. Here we are."
They were done. Yeah. Well, you had to actually go on camera and say the Bills are officially done. That was pretty funny.
But they're not. And I came back the next week and said they're not done.
No, but it was funny that you had to say it on camera.
They're not done, man.
That's right.
But think about this: the Bills play the Chiefs at this point in the first round.
And you think the Bills can't beat the Chiefs right now?
I think they could.
I would pick the Bills right now.
I wouldn't pick the Bills, but that would be that would be
look at it. The Chiefs are on the downslide.
Scrappy game.
The Bills are on the upslide.
Yeah, they're playing perfect ball right now. They're peaking at the right time of the season. Hell, I think they can beat Miami. I think they can beat Miami in 2 weeks. I really think they can beat Miami and win the division.
I think they can too. We'll talk about Miami a little bit later, but we'll talk about that.
Josh Allen has to be at his best for them to win.
Superb.
Yeah.
Superb.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, so who's scarier? Let's just put that out there. You say the Rams in the NFC and the Bills in the AFC. Who's the scarier team for their conference? What do you got, Omar?
Bills or Rams?
Yeah. Who's the scarier team in that?
I get the Bills. I get the Bills.
Okay.
I think the Bills could beat every single
even their up
team
and down nature.
That's the thing is the AFC is not. We know the AFC isn't. As I knock my mic down, the AFC is not as strong as the NFC. We know that the NFC has San Francisco, Philadelphia, and Dallas. That's the top 3. You got Detroit a little bit under that, right?
Right.
The AFC, you only got the Ravens and the Dolphins at the top, and those are, as admittedly, a little shaky. Right?
Right.
So the Bills could come in and beat any of those teams in the AFC.
Okay. That's fair. What about you, Ken? Who do you got as the scarier team in the playoffs? Rams or the Bills?
I gotta go Bills, man.
Okay.
The Bills are complete. They're completely put together, man. They're dangerous. I'm telling you, like last night was not a reflection of how they played last week. They played hella good against Dallas. I don't know what happened last night. Last night might have been a fluke, but I believe if Josh Allen, the offense, defense, a complete package, they can win.
Okay.
Bro. They can win. They can win.
Bills are scarier. To me, the Bills, I can't say they're scarier just because they're so inconsistent. And right now, the Rams are very consistent. Even though they struggled early in the season, they had a lot of injuries.
That is true.
They had a lot of injuries. The Rams are playing a lot more consistent.
The past football. 5 games, they've been playing really good football. You're right.
Right. And Cooper Kupp, he's not even all the way back. He's still kind of settling back into being on the field. I mean, he missed at least half the season, and so he's still kind of getting his legs under him. He's not looking like the old Cooper Kupp still. And they got
Puka Nacua, who looks amazing.
And Puka Nacua has looked great. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I think the Rams to me are scarier because they've been more consistent lately, where the Bills have been kind of up and down. But yeah, I'm not saying the Bills aren't. I'm just saying they're a little scarier to me.
I like it.
Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's just talk about this game, Canty, because I know this is your ex team, but just when we think we want to count the Falcons out, they go and win a game 29-10.
Not his ex team. Still his team.
I mean, it's his second team. We'll put it that way. But anyway, your second team.
First love. Flo knows about my first love.
Canteen and the Falcons are like Leonardo DiCaprio and not Leonardo. What was the guy's name? Hold on. No, I'll be back with this joke. I'll be back with this joke. Give me one moment.
Yeah, come back when it's funny. All right.
I'll be back with this joke.
Okay. But Canteen, I mean, your team, just when we start to count them out, they beat the Colts, who's a solid team, really. I mean, a solid AFC team, playoff hunt. They go back and beat the Colts 29-10. Let me know. I mean, do you believe in Heineke? I mean, what's going on?
Man, Heineke,
I don't know.
Heineke 23 for 33.
Yeah, right.
229 yards, 1 touchdown. Bijan Robinson ran the ball a lot today. He had 12 carries for 70 yards.
Been doing the whole year.
And I mean, that would have been the key for us winning a lot of games in Atlanta, him running the ball. And as far as receiving, he caught 7 receptions and 50 yards. Does this make me a believer in the Falcons?
Right.
It's hard to say, man, because let me say this.
It's not hard to say. It's one syllable and 2 letters, and it's no.
So go ahead. Let it finish, Omar.
For the rest of the season, they got the Bears next week in Chicago. They probably won't win up there in Soldier Field. It's too cold. That's out of their element. And I definitely don't think they'll beat the Saints.
They can barely win at home.
Right. And the Bears look scrappy.
I don't think they'll beat the Saints on the last game of the season. So I mean, they're probably going to put Atlanta at like 7-9 or 7-10 or whatever.
Right.
Canteen, I need you to stand 10 toes down, Canteen, right now. I need you to stand 10 toes down, and I need you to talk to Arthur Smith, and I need you to tell Mr. Blank to put Arthur Smith at the cashier register in Home Depot right now.
That dude's horrible, man. He's horrible. I mean, he's been.
Come on, Canteen.
I mean, I will. I mean,
say it. Fire Arthur Smith. Say it.
Flo understands my pain, man. The Falcons only had one great season. That one year when they went to the Super Bowl, I was like, Falcons crazy. Then after that, it's like they go up and down.
After that, this is what they do to you, Canteen. Canteen, this is what they do to you after that. They just be slapping you around. Like,
bro, I'm telling you.
I know you ain't talking, Flo.
The Falcons will never be the same.
At least we make the playoffs.
They played good today. I'm shocked by today. I bet against them. I picked the Colts to win.
I would have too. I mean, to be honest, the way they played last week.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing. I did the same thing. I picked the Colts to win, and I thought they were going to win. I mean, you know, the Falcons are ruined, dude. When you have Kyle Pitts, who came out as the best tight end in the past, 10 years, you brought out Bijan Robinson, which was the number 4.
Was he like a number 2 or 3 pick?
Number 4. You've done nothing with them.
The tight end?
You have Tyler Algier. Kyle Pitts was number 4. Yeah, Bijan Robinson was number 8. You got Tyler Algier. You got Cordell Patterson. You got all these freaking weapons. Use them, Arthur Smith.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it drives the Falcons fans crazy. Obviously enough to Canteen kind of came over to the Cowboys. I guess I don't know.
Well, Desmond Ridder got to go too. Desmond Ridder's not the quarterback. Desmond Ridder got to go.
It's just crazy.
Here's what
if I was the Falcons,
I was ready to write him off, and they coming back and win 29-10. It's just crazy, man.
Here's what I project, and a lot of people are gonna think I'm crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I think Deion Sanders gonna make a nice soft deal. I think Shedeur Sanders in next year's draft may end up in Atlanta being the QB.
Whoa!
What?
I think Shedeur Sanders.
Prediction! Oh my God! If this comes true,
I think Shedeur Sanders gonna end up in Atlanta.
I think that could happen.
Next year?
You're
talking about next year, right?
Deion used to play for the Falcons, baby.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Deion Sanders played there. He's either gonna end up in Dallas or he's gonna end up in Atlanta. One of those two places.
Really? Wow, interesting.
I like that.
I like that take. That's a good take. I like it, Canteen. Hey, shout out to that take.
Watch.
Hey, all right. So real quick, here's the team I think. Let's move on from that real quick because we want to touch on a couple other games. Okay, he's in the box. We'll bring him in. Let me mention this. You can hear us, Jake. So I'm going to put this out.
I need to hear his music when he comes on.
What music? He don't have music.
You know the little what's it called? The Whisper Lover or whatever.
That music. Okay, we'll put it. We'll bring him in with the music. All right. But here's the team that I think is the scariest in the AFC: the Browns. 10-5.
They beat up on
Texans. Beat the Texans. Amari Cooper, 265 yards. Talk about this game. Give us the stats. I think the Browns are the scariest team in the AFC in my opinion because of that defense. I'm serious, and they're coming together on offense just enough. And this game they really had a big game. Go ahead, Ken. And I'll bring
Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco went 27. Flacco went 27 for 42. Threw for 368 yards. Threw for 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Yep.
But the beast in the game today was Amari Cooper. 11 receptions, 265 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Ford ran a good game. Hey, who does Cleveland have left? That's the question.
Here's Jake, the Bronco lover.
What's up, guys? Broncos just got a fumble. We're loving it already.
All right. So what do you think? The Browns could be the scariest team, Canteen, after you finish your stats?
Man, the Browns can win out. The Browns can beat the Jets next. The Browns can beat the Jets on Thursday night, and then they can beat the Bengals in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I don't know about the playoffs, man. They got to get past Buffalo.
Okay, that's fair.
They get past Buffalo.
What do you think, Professor, on this one?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I am very, very upset about this game. This game had very many fantasy implications for my life, and I made a horrible rookie fantasy mistake, which I will never make again in my life. And I'm so sad that I made it now. I am hoping that Christian McCaffrey has a 40-point game at least tomorrow. If not, then I would have lost out on $2,500 with the mistake.
Oh, wow.
So I would like not to talk about this game.
Okay, so Jake, what do you got on this game? We were talking about the scariest team in the AFC, you know, that's not necessarily one of the top 4 teams. The guys think of the Bills. Do you think the Browns could possibly bleed and they beat the Texans today fairly handily? What do you think, Jake?
Well, they played without CJ Stroud. They had Case Keenum, and that was one thing.
Okay.
Here's the second point. Joe Flacco makes a lot of mistakes. Go watch the game. He throws a lot of picks. Mm-hmm. I can't take this team seriously until I see them beat the Ravens the next time, because I think they're going to get. I think this next time the Ravens see them again, I think the Ravens will beat them. So
Cleveland Ravens don't got to play Cleveland no more unless they play them in the playoffs.
Well, in the playoffs,
yeah.
I think right now you playing in Baltimore, you're not beating Lamar at home.
Playoffs, right? Okay.
Well, they're going to make playoffs. They got 5 losses. There's only 2 games left.
Right.
They look the most promising to make the playoffs out of the AFC right now.
They probably have the best defense in the that's still in the playoffs in the AFC. Right?
Yeah, they're up there. They're pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. What other game we want to talk about? I think that's almost all the good games that happened this weekend. I know
another good one.
The Seahawks and the Titans played. Is that the one you're talking about, Jake?
Yeah, that was a good game. Seahawks played really well.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
man. Geno Smith, 25 for 36, 227 yards. He threw for 2 touchdowns.
Right.
I think Kenny Walker, running back, 16 carries, 54 yards. But Tyler Lockett, 8 receptions, 81 yards.
Right.
This makes me believe Seattle may be dangerous too. You may have 3 teams in the playoffs out of the NFC West. You'll have the Rams,
Frisky,
Seattle, possibly. Yeah. I don't know if it'll be 3, but with their records. I mean, you got the Rams, 8-7. You got Seattle, 8-7. Then you got 49ers are playing good ball. Man, when I look at what the Seahawks have left,
right?
Seahawks, man, their schedule. They got the Steelers on Sunday. Steelers look good though, man.
Right.
I don't know what Mike Tomlin had. He had a come to Jesus meeting with his guys last night.
I don't know, man.
They look good, man. George Pickens look good.
The Steelers are
put together. I mean, they play great.
The Steelers.
No, you know what it is?
They're like the Falcons of the AFC.
No. You know what it is? And I want to compliment Flo.
Okay.
On his beginning of the year prediction when he said that the Steelers would have a winning record. They still may not, but the coaching job that Mike Tomlin has done this year with the crap quarterbacks that he has is one of the most amazing coaching jobs I have seen in my life. And you want to know why?
Shout out.
You want to know why the Steelers are so good consistently? Because they've had 3 coaches in their whole freaking history.
History of a football organization.
Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and now Mike Tomlin. And that's it.
That's true.
And now Mike Tomlin is getting an extension because the Steelers realize we hire the best coaches and we deserve to have them forever. And Mike Tomlin has a lifetime job now.
Right. I mean, and to be fair, I mean,
never had a losing season in almost 16, 17 years.
And there's something
that's crazy,
man. Standard for Pittsburgh.
But that's something. There's something to be said.
What are you talking about? Y'all suck. What are you talking about?
Well, here's the thing.
What are you talking about?
There's something to be said for being able to have some consistency at coaching and being able to.
I would love to have a coach for 30 years.
Right.
The Raiders. I would love to have a coach for 30 years.
Okay. What do you think, Kent? I mean, what do you think, Jake, about the Bengals and the Steelers? The Steelers,
look,
they make
all
some
I
noise
know
in
is
the playoffs.
I know that we celebrate having positive records at the end of the season. I don't know.
You do with the Broncos.
They look forward to championships. Don't they have the most championships out of everybody right now?
Well, I mean,
why are we selling themselves short?
I think they do.
It's them or San Francisco. I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought they had 7.
Pittsburgh got 6.
I think they got 6. Yeah.
Pittsburgh
I think
got
it's Patriots.
7.
It's the Patriots, I think, right?
Also, it's the Patriots and the Steelers that have the most championships.
Yeah, but they're up there. They're definitely up there.
All I'm saying is, why are we celebrating mediocrity for what, 12 years? When's the last time the Steelers have done anything well?
That's crazy.
You just said that they had. You just said that they were.
They've never had a losing season in 17 years.
No,
come on, man.
Hold on here. Remember, they had a Le'Veon Bell, a Ben Roethlisberger, and an Antonio Brown in their prime. They never won a Super Bowl. That's a miss on Mike Tomlin.
Roethlisberger won a Super Bowl, didn't he?
That's true.
No. Those 3 together.
Roethlisberger won 2.
Them 3
together.
as a trio should have won at least 1, and they never did.
But Roethlisberger won it with Jerome Betts. So.
Yeah.
I might add and say Mike Tomlin has only won with who was the last head coach? What was his name on CBS?
Bill
Cowher.
He's only won with Bill Cowher's team, Bill Cowher's roster.
Come on,
he's never won a Super Bowl without that.
Come on now, you're really discounting Mike Tomlin.
But
man.
a fact.
Mike Tomlin has done an amazing job.
Are
you telling me you wouldn't like to have Mike Tomlin with the Denver Broncos?
Right,
is that what you're saying?
Come on. You would not take him?
That's a damn lie.
Wow.
That's a damn lie.
We don't need defensive. Hey, defensive.
And he doesn't want you either, Jake. Let me just put it that way.
Defensive coaches are not it anymore, guys. And
well,
put me above Omar.
That is.
Don't you have Sean Payton, who is a defensive coach? What are you talking about?
Sean Payton's an offensive coach.
Just
no,
to be
he's
fair,
not.
There we go.
He was a cornerback coach coming up in his heyday.
We got to put you above Omar.
He was an offensive coordinator.
No. Yeah, after. But you know he was a defensive coach at first, right? You know that's where he made his.
Come to Atlanta.
You know what? That would be a great pickup for
Mike Tomlin, man.
Yeah, they're going to extend
You're speaking a spade, man. Got to speak a spade.
Okay.
Hey, Steelers fans, jump in. Do y'all want this mediocrity over and
That's a
over?
good point. That's a good point.
I mean, maybe the Steelers might be tired of it. I don't know.
Steelers fans, what do y'all think?
Yeah, they're Steelers fans.
We,
What do you think?
we need to get some polls on here. We need to get
They're gonna sign Mike Tomlin to a long-term deal. Don't let Pittsburgh slip up and get into the playoffs.
Yeah. All right. So
they just did. They just did. No, they just did. So the announcement came out today that the Steelers are extending Mike Tomlin.
Oh wow. Okay. Shout out to Mike Tomlin. Okay. Well, I mean that's fair. I mean, I don't know. I mean the Steelers are known to stick with their head coach.
They've had 3 coaches in 60 years, dude.
That's
You
what
think
I'm
they're
saying.
gonna? They don't do that. They don't.
They're not gonna fire him unless he's had a couple of losing seasons. Yeah, they're not gonna fire Mike Tomlin.
You would have to go like 1-15 for him to get fired. That's about
yeah.
it.
We spent extended time on all these games, and we're probably gonna hit the Cowboys game in a second here, but because obviously no one cares about the Patriots Broncos except Patriots and Broncos fans.
Hey,
So
Russell Wilson just
it doesn't really matter about that game. We all picked the Broncos anyway, Jake. So, but we'll talk about that game in just a second. But here, let's talk about this game that just happened. Cowboys and the Dolphins. I'll let y'all go. Y'all already know my stance from last week, but you want to go first, Ken? Here's the Cowboys.
Let me hit the numbers. Man.
Lose 22-20 and a close one in Miami. Yeah, go ahead, Jake. Go ahead.
Dakota Rain Prescott 20 for 32, 253 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Pollard, I don't know why we don't utilize Pollard in the running game as much more, but he had 12 carries for 38 yards. That's pitiful. Then you got CeeDee Lamb, 6 receptions, 118 yards, 1 TD. They try to pull CeeDee's pants down like they do a pass interference. You know that one play I was talking about, Flo, what happened. But Tua,
Paxton straighten you out, Jake.
293 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, Paxton, come on, man. We'll talk about that on Monday. Go ahead, finish, Canteen.
Mostert, 11 carries, 46 yards, and Tyreek Hill, 9 receptions for 99 yards.
Wow.
Dallas, man, me and Flo even talked about this, man. We've lost 2 back-to-back games to the AFC East teams, Miami and Buffalo. I'm scared of the Lions. I'm scared of Detroit Sunday. I'm scared of Detroit.
No, you'll play at home. Don't worry, you play at home.
We got but on the road we struggle. We got Detroit at home, and then we end the season up at the Commanders. We'll get in the playoffs, man. We got to get it together, man. I think Dak got sacked like 4 or 5 times today, and we just
I mean, we were missing Tyron Smith too. So
I mean, I want to bring my joke back to the Falcons game when I was gonna tell.
You got it together now.
Yeah, I got it now. And
it's a little late, but go ahead,
Flo, because that's all right. It's for you, Flo, and it's for you, Jake. With the Broncos.
Okay.
Y'all are like Jake Gyllenhaal in Brokeback Mountain. Y'all just can't let go, huh? Y'all just can't quit, huh? Okay. This is what I'm gonna say. First of all, let's listen here right now.
Wow.
I was watching the game with my dad. We was watching it, and I said to him, "Why is it that the Cowboys' defense is so good, and the Cowboys' offense is supposed to be so good, but they lose to every team they play on the road? Why doesn't their team leave Cowboy Stadium? I don't understand. It makes no sense. You have a great defense. Your offense is good, but the problem is Dak Prescott gets on the road. Dakota Rain, excuse me, gets on the road and acts like he's a little punk. Y'all got Pollard out here, and I know he had a broken leg, so hey, we're on the same boat, my brother. I hope you're well. But he's not back to form. CeeDee Lamb is about the only thing you got. And the Cowboys suck. And I looked at my dad and I said, you know what? This team, I thought that the defense was going to lead them all the way. But if the offense is going to be so inconsistent from the game to game, then there's nothing they can do.
I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Please.
Okay. I'll tell you why. Here, look, we're just, for whatever reason, you can blame it on the coach, you can blame it on Dak, you can blame it on whatever. We're just not a team that's going to come from behind. We're exactly like the 49ers. The 49ers can't come from behind. We can't come from behind. If we get down,
here we go. Talk about
it's true. It's facts. Look it up. Look at the game. Look up the
Cowboys.
games. Look up the games. Omar, it's facts. We are not teams that can come from behind. If we fall behind by 9 to 10 points, we're not going to come back. We're not built that way. 49ers aren't built that way. We're not built that way. Despite the defense, how great the defense, how great the offense seemed to be, we're not built that way. And for whatever reason, so that's what it is. It is what it is. Look at the games. You can look at every single game. It lines up exactly. When the Niners were down, they fell out. I
think it was more on their injuries.
Whatever. Everybody has injuries, Jake.
Look,
come on. Everybody
the point
has
is that you
injuries.
don't.
Come on.
Well, I'm just
Everybody
saying.
has injuries. Well, then you never give us a break for injuries, Jake. So I don't want to hear that, Jake, because you don't give us a break for injuries when we have.
Come on,
injuries.
CD.
I don't want to hear
Cover.
anything about that.
I mean, I'm just bringing facts. Here's my point. Let me start this off. Hopefully, no Cowboy fans make excuses. I could have sworn I heard at least 10 Cowboy fans come up to me.
At least.
And somehow now they ate bad food the game before. Oh, we ate
The
some
Bills.
bad
That's
food
true.
off the
That happened.
Bills.
That happened. That's true. But
Oh, please stop. Well, hopefully I don't see that.
yeah, but you don't give us. We can't take that one because it's an injury. It counts. It's kind of like an injury, so we can't take that excuse anyway.
I'm just saying what you brought up about the Niners is the second they brought Debo and their left tackle back. Oh, I forget his name. Once they brought them both back,
Trent Williams.
Greatest left tackle that's playing right now.
Lost since.
Forgot his name. Okay.
They haven't lost since. So that's their best left. That's their best.
But they haven't been behind since.
Best
either.
tackle in the league.
They haven't been behind since either. Let's see them get behind 9 to 10 points and see if they win.
Well,
I don't
give
think
them
they will.
credit. They've played on the road.
Okay,
and
that's
home and
fine.
done
That's
it.
fine. Things have bounced their way, and that's how they win. And we haven't been able to avoid that. But
Look,
anyway,
here's my
you
point.
are you going to talk about this game some more, Jake, or what are we going to do?
Yeah,
So I
here's my
can give you my final point here.
Well, I would say this, Cowboys, y'all
Final
are
point,
in
Cowboys
a
suck.
world of trouble because now, more than ever, you will most likely be playing on the road in the playoffs,
And that's bad.
and that is not a good
That
thing
doesn't
for y'all.
matter. I don't care.
How does it not? It doesn't matter.
It
What do
doesn't
you mean?
matter.
When y'all play at home, that y'all are good.
That doesn't
Dude, you
matter.
have to play on the road the whole time. What do you mean it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
You think
because I
okay,
told you.
so hold on.
No. Don't tell me to hold on.
So you think you can hold on. So you think you
No.
can go into San Francisco or Philadelphia on the road and beat those teams?
I didn't say that. I said it doesn't matter
I'm asking
because
you.
of what I told you. Well, I'm gonna tell
Now,
you.
what Flo said last week, Flo said if we didn't win out, then he said there was no
and
chance.
listen, I'll tell you. You want to stop talking and listen for a second? You learn something, Professor? As a professor? Okay, so look, this I told you this last week. I said if we lose in one of these 3 games, we're done.
Toast.
So that's why it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter we're going to make the playoffs. It doesn't matter we're on the road. It doesn't matter if Philadelphia.
Everybody saw this, right?
Hey, be quiet.
Everybody saw
Hey,
Flo
be
quit
quiet.
on his team in the middle of the season, right?
Be quiet.
I will
I'm still
caveat.
talking.
Yeah,
This
Sid,
game, we're done. And this is the thing. It doesn't matter if Philly loses 2 games and we win the division. We're still not going anywhere because we lost one of these last 3 games. And I said we cannot lose these games going into the playoffs. And that was my stance, and I'm sticking to that stance. We're not going to do anything. Even if Philly falls apart, loses 2 games, we're in 2nd place or 3rd place, whatever it is, and we win the division, we're still not going to go anywhere. We might win the home game, but we're not going anywhere. We're not going to the NFC Championship. We're not going to the Super Bowl. So it doesn't matter. That's why this wall is here, because we've hit a wall. That's it. We're done for the season. The wall
Clever
is
D,
here.
he has the
We
bricks.
hit the
He got
wall.
the bricks, baby. Let's go.
We
Clever
hit a
D
wall.
used the
We're
bricks
done.
for a couple combat sports.
I'm still going to root for my team. I'm still going to root for them to win. But I'm telling you right now, we're done as far as the playoffs go. We're not getting to the Super Bowl. We're not getting to the NFC Championship. We're going to 1 and done, or maybe we'll be 0 and done. We're not doing anything this year because I said if we lose one of these 3 games, we're done.
You did say that, and you are done.
Yep. Okay. The Raiders have been done.
You're right. But I'm realistic with my team, and you're not. That's the difference.
How am I not realistic? I just said
That
we're
was
done.
the first time you've been realistic with your team all year.
I've been realistic all season. You just haven't been
I don't want to
listening.
even hear it, Flo. That's the first time you have been
What are you
realistic with your
talking
team
about?
all
I've been
year.
realistic all year
Hey guys,
long. You
pull
just
up
haven't
2
been
weeks
listening.
ago's episode, man. You should have saw these guys. They had the cowboy chains. They were screaming around.
Right. They were waving flags and
Right, because
2 weeks later, we see this crap.
we're winning.
Just realistic.
Ed, listen up, Jake.
put some bags on your head.
Hear anything? You didn't hear anything, did you, Jake? Because you're not listening. Yeah,
I
you
am
put,
listening.
you put on a belt when you were set 500. So I don't want to hear anything about us putting on chains and stuff. So I don't want to hear nothing. You have no way to talk with you putting on a WWE belt when you were under 500 at one point.
Right.
So don't even talk about
Yeah,
us
but
putting
I
on
have
a chain.
confidence in my
It doesn't
team.
matter. You don't have confidence because you're done. Okay, you're gonna how far are you gonna go? Put your 10 toes down and tell me what you're gonna do. I already told you what we're doing. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're hedging your bet.
I'm not hedging
Like a
my bet. I'm
sissy.
telling you what we're doing.
No, stop that. Stop
Why
that.
don't you
because
why don't you put your money where your mouth
hold on.
is instead
If
of
they
just
would
talking
somehow make the NFC
out your
Championship
behind?
game-
Instead of we could be,
Hold on,
we
I'm
could
asking
be,
a question.
we
Say
might
where they're
be.
gonna be.
Omar,
Say where they're
Tell
gonna
me where
be.
they're gonna be.
championship game and he's screaming away. Does he get credit to scream away? 'Cause
No,
he
not at all.
Ran away
Nope.
from them.
Nope. He said
What?
they're done. He said they're done.
Okay,
That's
I
it.
just wanna take
No.
that.
No.
So, Flo,
If the
tell me
Cowboys
anything.
win the
If
Super
y'all make any kind of playoff move
Bowl,
and start winning,
I can't hear
wanna
shit
you
from
come
Flo.
around and say,
Not at
y'all-
all. Nothing.
Because
What?
you're running away from them now.
No,
You're saying they're done.
they're done.
No, you don't
I
get
know
to
they're
hedge your
done because
bets.
I know
Don't hedge
football.
your bets.
You know nothing. Tell me where the Broncos are going to go. Put your 10 toes down and tell me where the Broncos are going to go. I don't know
I
where
think
they
we'll
can
make the
be,
divisional
what they
round.
might
We'll
do.
win one
Tell me what
playoff
they're going to
game
do.
this year.
What are they going to do?
We will win one playoff game this year. We'll win the wild card round. I think if we see
And then you're done.
a Ravens or a very high-powered
So
offense
you're one and done.
team,
You're one and done.
the Bills or the Ravens. What do you mean one and done?
That's what you just said. You're going to win a playoff game. You're one and done.
We'll win a
in the
playoff game on Sean Payton's first year.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You're not gonna make the playoffs.
I don't know if you saw Omar, but the Colts lost.
Just remember,
The
if they
Texans
lose to
lost.
the Patriots today, you won't hear the
Look.
end of it.
First of all, the Bills are 8-6.
I don't want. Hey, maybe I
They're
should
in
get
the
on the
number 6
podcast
spot.
and
Who's
start
in number
screaming,
7?
"We're done! We're done!"
Who's in
You
number
should.
7? Who's in number
You
7?
should.
Who's in number 7 right now? Can somebody help me? Who's in number 7?
In
I
what?
don't know
In the
who's in
AFC or
number
in where?
The Buffalo Bills are at number 6 in the playoff picture. Who's in number 7 in the
I don't know,
playoff
let me
picture?
look.
Because the Broncos are not in that top 7. Last I checked, the Broncos are in the
The Bills are 6. The Colts are at 7 still.
It's either the
Colts
Colts or
are
the
at 7.
Texans.
And so
Even
the
after they
Bills,
lost
the
Broncos are
Bron-
number 11.
and they're what? 1 game behind, Can?
Even after they lost
Yeah.
today?
1 game behind or what?
One game, yeah. Because the Colts are number 2 in the AFC
One game behind.
South.
Hey, they're
But
number
here's the
11.
thing,
Denver's
though.
number 11 right now.
Yeah, Denver's at 11.
You do know if the Bills lose one game, and they got the Dolphins, they lose one game, we take their spot, right?
And you're not going to
Only
lose again?
because you hold a tiebreaker, but why
No, we
wouldn't
haven't
you
even
lose a
said-
game?
We'll win.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you lose a game?
We have the Patriots, the Chargers, and the Raiders.
Damn it. Well, that's a loss right there.
So you're going to be one and done in the playoffs? That's your official stance?
I think we'll win a game.
the
And I
vaunted
think
Buffalo
if we see
the vaunted
if
Denver
the
Broncos.
luck draws out and we get to see the Browns or another
We'll
team,
see. No, I
Well,
want to
no.
know where you be,
What I'm
regardless of who you
saying-
play.
Son,
wanna
let
hear
me
this.
educate you on some history. The last time y'all had a playoff game was when Tim Tebow barely beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay,
that was the last time we had a playoff
Me
game. Do you
neither.
forget our Super Bowl run in 2015 or any of our Peyton Manning?
Yeah, you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that. Peyton Manning was a cult. You don't deserve that. We don't count those years. So,
Stop.
okay, we're going back. We're going. I did pass.
We're
over.
doing what, 2011?
I know. I was just joking. I know Peyton Manning was there, but I don't think he belonged there. He was a hired
He's
gun
better known as
to
Bronco
win
than
some.
Cole any
He
day.
was no the hell he is.
Broncos?
The hell he is.
Absolutely.
He is a Colts legend, not a Broncos legend. He was there for 2 years, and you're lucky you got him.
Yeah.
That's what you are.
Yeah. You should have won the first
stop.
year was there, really. But you lucked out.
I'm
and won
so
the
mad
second
that you
year.
got him. I'm so mad you got him. You
That
still
was
lucked
terrible.
out. He
That
could have
was
gone
terrible.
anywhere in that free agency, and you're
Yeah,
so
that was
lucky.
Terrible
You're
move by
so
Peyton
I'm
Manning.
telling you right now,
Terrible move by Peyton Manning.
Denver needs to play smart. We're struggling against the Patriots. Play smart, Denver.
Obviously.
Win this game.
Okay.
And it
So
takes
are we
one-
all still on the Broncos for this one? Are we sticking?
That's
Are
my
we-
skill, baby.
Are Broncos
That's
going to win
right.
this one?
Yeah,
Omar might have us
I don't-
losing.
No, we all picked y'all.
Y'all aren't even making the playoffs. Y'all are not making the playoffs. I'm saying that right now.
I mean, let's talk about this game because it is Monday night or Sunday night football. Are the Broncos winning? Everybody around the horn. What do you think?
What's the
No,
score?
it's tied up right now.
I mean, are they winning the game?
What's the score,
the
Jake?
end.
Right now.
0-0. 6 minutes.
Broncos by 3, man. I'm taking Broncos by 3.
What do you think, Omar? I mean, there's not much analysis
Broncos by
for this
7.
game. Okay.
Broncos by 7.
What do you got, Jake?
Broncos win this game. They need to win it. I think Sean Payton tells the team, hey, it was an aberration losing last week. We know what we got to do, and let's handle some business.
Okay.
We're going to stand on business this week. We're going to stand on business.
I got Broncos by 7-2. But Jake, if you lose this game,
I don't want to hear that. Not whenever you're
oh
running like a pussy.
man, if you lose this game,
I give up.
if you lose this game,
Banjo.
man, we will be relentless. Just realize
Broncos
that.
just scored.
You may not want to show up for the next show.
Oh, Broncos just scored.
The Broncos score?
There you go.
See,
Score,
Broncos
bro.
by 7. See, we all picked the Broncos. This is the quadfecta.
You may have a Christmas present, my friend.
All right, let's talk about Monday Night Football real quick. Mention some of these games. You want to talk about
3
all
Monday
of
night
them?
games. I'm loving them.
Yeah.
Raiders,
the Chiefs. Raiders. All right, so you mentioned this earlier, Omar. Let's let you go first. You said the Raiders have never lost on Christmas against the Chiefs. Do you think that trend will continue? What do you see in this game?
I did not say never. Let me make sure we backtrack on that. I said
Okay,
not in the past 10 years.
10 years. Okay, my bad.
And I was there for one of those games. Shout out my boy Ramiro, whose ex-girlfriend bought us. He's happily married now, so don't worry. But she bought us tickets to the goal line. We sat first row in Kansas City.
Oh,
Shout out all of Kansas
wow.
City. You know, right? Even though I hate the Chiefs with a passion, even though I hate them, the Chiefs fans are so nice. You can't even be mad at them. They served us barbecue. They gave us free beer. Like, it was awesome. They treated us like normal people, even though we were wearing Raiders jerseys. So shout out.
Hey.
That being said, we also won 14-9 on Christmas Day. And even with your hospitality, I walked out talking that shit. I was like, go Raiders, no the Chiefs. I was just going out, and I was looking at all of them when I walked out their own stadium. Chiefs win. Oh, I mean.
By the way, are you going to be on the Wild Card Mars show at all?
Wild Card Mars, if you would like me to come on for a preview
Oh, he's
for
talking
tomorrow's
about this week.
game.
Detroit. I think he wanted to do
Yeah,
something this
Detroit.
week.
Yeah,
Wild Card
Detroit's
Mars.
playing the Cowboys now.
Detroit's
Oh,
playing
you're
the
going to do
Cowboys?
that also?
I'm done.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Well, I was asking Omar if he was going to do his for the Chiefs versus Raiders.
Yeah, what do you think?
I would love to do one. Wild Card Mars, you want me to get on tomorrow morning? Let me know. All right, if not,
What do you think of this game?
either way,
Well, the Chiefs
Raiders
cover?
win.
They're winning?
Raiders by 3.
Oh, on Monday night? Oh, wow.
Raiders by 3 in Kansas City.
All right, let me say my
Raiders by
prediction next.
Go ahead.
I don't care what that homeless hobbit under me said. My gosh, let me add this in.
Whoa.
I do look pretty homeless right now.
As I was saying, I don't think the Raiders will win. I think this defines their season. I think after this week, they know they're out of playoff contention. Hey, man, pack up your bags. 1, 2, 3.
We already knew we were out of playoff contention.
What-
What do you mean? We had no
Specifically, you're not. Right now, you're still not out of the playoffs in real life.
We
You're ready.
never thought we were making the playoffs, dude.
I'm
Come
just
on now.
saying.
No one ever thought.
I'm
You're
just
not-
saying.
You're not
Put
mathematically
something together,
eliminated yet.
Omar. Hey, 1, 2, 3.
I'm not
go,
you,
go.
Jake. I'm realistic
Oh,
about my team.
stop.
We suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear you on Wild Card. Hey, man, you're really good. You're really good. I like y'all. Come on, man. Kissing his butt and shit.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey,
Calling
Wild
him out.
Card Mar, we'll see you in the offs. You better not see us. We got the thing to beat y'all.
Okay.
Yikes. Wild
Wow.
Card Mar. Yikes.
What do you think?
Facts on facts on facts.
Who's winning? You're checking the Chiefs then, bro?
Look at the Chiefs, dude. 17 to 10.
Wow.
I think it's
What a
17-10.
boring
It's a
game.
divisional game.
Okay.
I still think, though, it'll be a 17-3 game for the longest, and the Raiders pull a last-second. It was an aberration seeing them score 63 points. You better have taken a picture. You'll never see that in your life again.
No, you're probably right. I will never see that again.
Come on, Omar.
What do you think, Ken, on this
I
game,
agree
Raiders
with you.
Chiefs?
I agree.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to go Kansas City by 7. I say 20 to
I
27.
thought I
It'll
was
be a
on
close game.
LSD, brother. I thought I was tripping.
It'll be a close game. Won't be a blowout. It'll be a close game.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be a close game because that's just how the Chiefs have been playing.
Oh,
this
it's
year.
always a close game. It's always divisional.
Well, just especially the way they've been playing. The Chiefs haven't really been dominating anybody per se. But we'll see if that receiving room finally starts to catch some
Come on, Flo.
footballs.
Come on,
But
Use
what?
it. Come on. Come
What?
on. Who you got? Let's go.
I'm taking
you
the
got?
Chiefs.
No.
I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go a little bit of a shootout, 27-20, 27-23, 27-23. Chiefs win in a fairly close one, a competitive game, but the Chiefs pull it out. What else is on Monday? Oh yeah, probably the best game of the weekend. Ravens at the 49ers. 2-11-3 teams.
Bangs.
49ers are 7-point or 6-point favorites at home. What do you got on this, Jake? Ravens at the 49ers. Monday Night Football.
Are we missing one game? I thought there was 3 games.
Yeah, there's the Giants, Eagles, but no one thinks the Giants are going to win, right?
Oh, yeah. Eagles are going to win that one. They
Right.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, Niners, Ravens. Look, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna shock you. I think the Ravens surprise it this week. I think the Niners have been too.
What are you doing, Omar?
They got to take one loss, just to get themselves real back. And the thing is playing Lamar. The one thing that, and I know Clubber D could be part of this to know this. The one thing the Niners will always have trouble with is running quarterbacks. They've always had issues with it. That's why Russell kind of had their number when he was in there. Even when Kyler Murray had that good, spectacular season, he beat them a couple times himself. Running quarterbacks is kind of their weakness, and I think Lamar is going to be able to make a couple more plays and win that game close. I'm going to go 24-20, Ravens ink out, and they secure the 1 seed after this week.
What you got, Ken, on this one? While we let Omar fix his hair or whatever he's doing.
I think the 49ers keep rolling the train down the track.
I'm the Grinch that stole Christmas, baby. Let's go.
They'll be 12-3. I think
it's going to look like Ronnie Dio a little bit.
I think it's going to be a close game. I think the San Fran's defense is able to contain Russell Wilson. Not Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson. My bad, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
I love you, Papa Jake.
34-27. I'm gonna go with San Fran.
San Fran wins this game. What did you say it was?
34-27.
Wow. Okay, kind of a shootout. What do you got?
That's what I was shooting for. A little Bill Murray from Kingpin, or a little Christopher. What was his name? Elliot from the Haunted House, where he's like, "Would you like to taste my pie?" And he has like the whole hand in the pie.
Oh my
and he's
God.
like, eh.
You're starting to look like Ronnie Dio.
Okay.
He looks like the homeless guy I just gave $2 to at 7-Eleven the other day.
The homeless guy.
Please support your homeless and your homeless veterans, because honestly, they probably are in more trouble than you are, and they probably have some mental health issues.
Well, this guy ended up getting a
help.
beer after. I saw him walk out with a beer.
And some of us just need a beer. What does that mean, Jake? Some of us just need a beer, okay? Damn it. When you see the guy that says, "Why lie? I need a beer," sign.
Right? I need money to buy some beer.
Just give it to him. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, at least he's being honest.
Some of
right?
us need to just get a buzz.
Right, at least he's being honest.
Oh, that's a great one. The electricity.
Oh, wow. What do you got in this game, Omar? Let's finish this out, man.
All right, let me stop. All right, Christian McCaffrey, I need you, please. I am going to I'm going to pray, and I'm going to ask Santa, and I'm going to ask Jesus, and I'm going to ask everybody for a Christian McCaffrey 50-point game. Please, for the love of my fantasy team and the love of my life, I need you, Christian McCaffrey. I need you. Christian McCaffrey and the San Francisco 49ers win 28-24 over the Ravens.
Close, man.
Okay.
Amari Cooper killed my life.
Oh, wow.
He had 51 points.
It's crazy.
Him and Joe Flacco can both
broke my heart, man.
I'm glad I have Amari Cooper in my fantasy league. That's all I can. Like, thank you, Lord. Oh, man. And I only picked him because he used to be a Cowboy. All right. So, So this Ravens game, man, it's a tough one. This should be a tough one. And it doesn't really matter because, I'm not saying this either way because of the Cowboys, because I think the Cowboys are done either way. But this is going to be a game where I think the Ravens jump out to an early lead. And once again, the 49ers can't come back if they fall behind 10. I think it's 9 or 10 points. I forget what the actual number is, but it's something like that.
Well, going Ravens all day. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, and I think
he would never choose the 49ers.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they're going to fall behind and they're going to prove my point and prove me right, as always. But because look, let's look at I think the Ravens are like 5-1 against the NFC. If you have never really played Lamar Jackson, he kind of has an advantage over you. You can't simulate that in practice. It's just one of those things where if you've never played him, it's different than actually kind of simulating in some kind of practice. And so I just think he's got the NFC's number this year. I think he's only lost one game this year against the NFC. He's something like 6-1 or something like that. It's something like that.
Yep.
But and so I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to go in there. They're going to get to an early lead, maybe 10-0 or something, and then it's just they're going to be playing from behind. And I just don't think the 49ers are built to win from behind. And I think the Ravens are going to win this game, and the 49ers might make it close, and in the end, and maybe a 4-point game, 5-point game, something like that. But I think the Ravens get an early lead, and they win this game. Whether it probably be fairly close. It may not be 10 points in the end, but it'll be where it's not in doubt in the end, and that the Ravens are winning. They're going to have just a run out of time to be able to come back and win this game, and the Ravens pull this game off against the 49ers. That's what I think. All right. Any thought? Do you want to hit the Giants Eagles? I don't think the Giants. I think this is the game where the Eagles can lose against the Giants. If this is the game, if they're going to lose either game to the Giants, I think this is the game because the Eagles are kind of reeling right now.
The Eagles are not losing to this Giants team. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm not saying this is the game. If they're going to
Tommy DeVito's what was that? The carriage has come. His pumpkin is spun. His Cinderella is done.
It's possible.
You know what I mean? No,
I love team last game.
I love Tommy Cutlets, but he's done, man. The offensive line there in the New York Giants is horrible. He's played outstanding with that. There's no way they beat the Eagles. No.
Okay. I'll say this. I think the Giants cover at the very least. But this is the game where I think the Eagles could lose.
Yeah, if they're going to win, though, I agree with that. If they're going to win this game because they won't beat Philly and Philly.
Yeah. This isn't Philly. This one is in Philly.
Oh, well, then I don't have that. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought that.
Yeah. No, this one's in Philly. But I'm saying that because of the way the Eagles have been playing.
Great job doing your research before the show there, Jake.
because of the way the Eagles have been playing, that they're basically on a 3-game losing streak. I think that they're reeling a little bit, and this is the chance the Giants can catch them. I think the Eagles have regrouped enough, though, that they're going to win out here and do whatever in the, I guess win the division at this point. But if this is the game that they could win, I think this is the game they could win, the Giants. They may pull it out, but I doubt it. All right. Anything else, guys? Wrapping this up. Fun Saturday, Sunday.
Subscribe at The Bottom Line Sports.
Hey,
Join
Tuesday,
us
man.
on Facebook.
Tuesday show, man, we can really hit the playoff, hit those bowl games, and cap these games. Man, we got a lot of college football to talk, man.
Yeah, college football.
Heavy, man.
Oh, yeah, we got to talk. Yeah, we're going to talk all the bowl games, all the playoff games, the upcoming semifinals, all that good stuff on Tuesday. So make sure you check in with us.
Welcome aboard.
My bad.
We'll see. All right. 7-0, beginning of the first quarter. Broncos creeping along, beating the lowly Patriots 7-0 at this point. We'll see what happens the rest of this game. We all picked the Broncos. Hopefully, we're all wrong.
I just want to wish a Merry Christmas to everybody.
Congrats on the Cowboys losing 2 straight. We know who you thought they were.
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right.
Hey, we love you.
You guys suck.
God bless.
Thank you. And you guys don't, right? Everybody have a Merry Christmas with your families.
If you're in Woodbridge, come out to Bar Louie. I'll be there tonight and tomorrow.
So you be at the bar tonight?
Subscribe at the. Oh yeah, I'm going back to the bar right now. Let's go. My mom's asleep. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm by myself.
All right,
let's go.
Be careful.
Bar Louie, meet me there in Stonebridge. And also, I take Ubers. I don't drive. And also subscribe at The Bottom Line Sports on Facebook.
Bottom Line Sports. Hey.
And Ball and Buds.
Appreciate all the comments and everybody in the chat tonight. John, appreciate you. Hey, I still haven't got with that guy.
Thank you, Papa Jake. Merry Christmas, Papa Jake. Merry Christmas, Rube. Merry Christmas, Clubber D.
And we'll see you next time online.
May God bless you all. Let's go.
God bless everybody. Pray for Omar. He looks like he's on the verge of having one too many.
I probably already did.
I've seen you when you had too many. I don't know. That's what you had yet. I've seen that one.
Right. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, you're not there yet.
I got a little Four Loko in my cup. Shout out to Four Loko.
Four Loko. Oh,
are you dangerous?
Oh yeah,
you're dangerous.
Oh, man. Ain't no way.
Dangerous.
Four Loko.
All right, appreciate you. Go subscribe, like, do all the good stuff. We may hang out afterward here a little bit. I don't know. Jake usually takes off. Yeah, Jake usually takes off.
So they don't have Four Loko in Tennessee. So when I moved there, I couldn't drink it anymore. So it's been like 7 years, and I found it in Virginia. I was like, I gotta have it.
You better leave them things alone, boy.
Stay away.
I used to drink that every. I used to drink that every day in college. They used to have the energy with it, so it was like the energy and the alcohol. So I would drink it like when I was going to class and I needed a boost.
Wow.
And I still got a 3.8. Shout out to the smartest dude on earth, Omar.
Smartest dude on earth, Omar, the sports professor. Except when it comes with his football takes, he's.
Wow. I know you ain't talking Cowboys fan.
Hey, I'm always right, except when I'm not.
Subscribe at The Bottom Line.
The Bottom Line Sports. Appreciate everybody out there.
7-3. Come on, Broncos, close it out.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Right. We'll see you Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Y'all. We'll see you on Tuesday. Have a Merry Christmas. Hey, if you guys want to hang out, I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be here, bro.
Adios.
Spirit fingers.
I'll see you in the background in the green room, as we like to call it.
In the green room.
Yeah. You back there, Jake, unless you take off. All right. Yeah.
Broncos are on.